Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Jennifer Levin from Grief to Growth. I'm here on Friday afternoon in Pacific time. I'm logging in from Whidbey Island in the Pacific Northwest in Washington State, and I'm here to help you plan for your weekend. As you know, weekends can be really challenging when you are experiencing grief, especially if you don't have anything planned this weekend. Sometimes we just feel like we don't want to do anything. And when you don't have anything planned, the grief can become very, very intense. And it can be really hard to deal with your feelings. The weekdays can be much easier, especially if you're working or you have school or you're taking care of the kids. And once the weekend hits, it can be so much more of a challenge. So I have developed a weekend planning sheet. All you have to do is email us at info fromgrieftogrowth.com and you can request a copy of our weekend planning sheet. You can also just use a blank piece of paper for today. I want you to make 3 columns: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Divide your columns in half. We're going to start off with Friday evening, Saturday during the day, Saturday evening, Sunday during the day, and Sunday evening. Now, in every column, or every square, I should say, we want you to have what we call a personal event and an activity. A personal event is something that you may have to do. It might include getting ready for work, taking care of a loved one, some kids, maybe an older adult or someone who's dependent on you. It might also include tasks such as laundry, going to the market. Maybe you put exercise in here, something that you have to do. Maybe even tending to your grief goes under a personal event. Activities are things that may be more fun, or hopefully are more fun. Going out to the park, spending time outdoors, going to the beach if that's something that you enjoy doing, spending time in the pool, swimming, hanging out with friends, going to the movies, spending time in nature. I love hiking. This week I went kayaking. It's crabbing season in the Pacific Northwest, so I went crabbing last weekend. And I'm going to have an opportunity to do that again. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to. So you want to make sure that every square has at least one activity and or a personal event so that there's nothing blank. Now you can actually put a personal event or actually an activity as spending time by yourself. It's okay if that's what you choose to do and that brings you pleasure or comfort or helps connect you with your grief. But I want you to have that as something planned and not a default where you just spend time lying in bed and doing nothing, because that's when the grief feelings can really, really get you. Now, the other part of our weekend planning is that we have 3 questions that we address. The first question: what are my challenges this weekend? Maybe it's that number one, I don't have anything planned. Well, this is going to take care of it. Number two, you may have a family event, a work outing, social event, a grief anniversary, a grief challenge that's particular to a loved one, an anniversary, a milestone, something that's going to remind you of your loved one. So write down any challenges that you may be facing. I have a client who this is their 3 month anniversary of living without their loved one. I have another client who has a 40th wedding anniversary this weekend. So, whatever it is, write down any of these challenges that you may be facing this weekend. The second question I want you to identify or to write about is: what resources do I have available to me to help me with these challenges? So, even though we have challenges that we're going to be facing, it helps to know what your resources are to help get you through it. We never have to go through our challenges alone. So identify what's available to you. Who can you call on? What can you do? What type of support is available to get you through the challenges? And finally, what pleasant events can I look forward to? Now, we talked about scheduling both personal events and activities. Some of these are going to be more pleasurable than others, but I always encourage you to have a pleasurable event, something that you look forward to at the very, very end of your day. So, all day long, you think, oh, at least later on today, I get to do this. I like to remind you this does not have to be something expensive. It can be a call to your best friend, a bubble bath, a glass of wine, watching a favorite TV show, a bowl of ice cream, whatever you do, it's something that you look forward to, a distraction from the pain, a distraction from your grief. If there's nothing you're looking forward to, at least something that gets out of your headspace and gets you out of the pain that you're currently feeling. So, again, weekends can be very, very challenging when you're grieving. I know that firsthand. Spend some time, think about what you're going to do this weekend so you can get ahead of your grief. Take some time and plan. If you need some help, email us at info@fromgrieftogrowth.com and get one of our weekend planning sheets. Bye for now. Thank you so much. And don't forget to go to my website, fromgrieftogrowth.com, and sign up for my free mini course, 3 Truths for Living with a Sudden Loss. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.